Hello guys! Welcome back to my vlog. At kung bago ka sa channel na to, I'm Za and this is Za Canada. Well, today, we have a new topic and ito yung kumakalat na video when it comes to mass cancellation again. So, what is the difference between PR visa and PR status? Ano nga ba ang pwedeng makancel ng IRCC? So, yan ang pag-uusapan natin sa video na to. Panoorin hanggang dulo. Well, thank you so much sa mga nag-subscribe sa akin lately at kung hindi pa mag-subscribe na kayo. And in my channel, we talk about different immigration updates at kung ano-ano pa and life of Filipinos just like us here in Canada. Going back to our topic, we are going to talk about what is the difference between PR status and PR visa at ano ang pwedeng makancel sa tinatawag nga natin na paparating o niluluto ng government na Bill C-12. So, hindi natin alam kung may papasa ng ano yan kasi nasa pinag-uusapan ngayon yan ng mga government officials and they are looking into different clause in that particular bill. So, going back to our topic, PR status. Ano nga ba yan? PR status, this is your legal residency dito sa Canada. Kung saan pwede ka manirahan, mag-work, mag-study, lahat. Pero, status siya. Okay? Your status, not a document. So, kailan nga ba nakukuha ang PR? Which means na kapag pumasa ka sa express entry or different provincial nomination program dito sa Canada. So, if you got your PR status, which means na approve na ni IRCC ang pagiging permanent resident mo dito sa Canada. And, what is PR visa naman? Ang PR visa, these are COPR, these are ECOPR or entry visa. Ito yung mga documents na you get para makapasok at makakuha ng PR card. So, which means na ito yung document na magpapatunay na meron ka ng o pwede ka ng kumuha ng PR status. So, IRCC just clarified kung alin ang pwedeng ma-mass canceled. At ito yung pinaka-confusing sa maraming applicants ngayon. So, ano nga ba ang pwedeng ma-mass canceled ni Canada dyan? Yung PR visa ba or yung PR status? Well, just going back to the PR visa or COPR. So, this is a document na galing kay IRCC na pwedeng ma-expire at hindi mo magamit before the passport expiry. So, let's say for example, nakakuha ka ng COPR and it is tied to your passport na malapit nang ma-expire. It might become useless if you didn't use it on time. Ito yung issue ng maraming applicant who miss their landing window dahil sa expiry. But ang PR status, hindi siya basta-basta may expire yung status mismo kasi permanente na yan. You were given your permanent residency. Hindi mo relinquish at hindi na revoke through official process. PR status just vanish kung nag-expire lang your card. PR status just doesn't vanish kung nag-expire lang yung PR card mo or yung visa mo. So, hindi siya basta-basta nawawala. Okay? So, PR card expiry does not equal to PR status lost. Okay? Your PR status continues inside Canada kahit expired card mo or yung visa mo. So, the main question is, when can B status be canceled? Or when can PR status be canceled? So, kailan ba na ika-cancel ni government or pwedeng ma-cancel ng government ang iyong PR status? So, So once again, these PR status, as I mentioned earlier, kung hindi nyo napakinggan, i-rewind nyo na lang or i-back nyo. So here's the big question. Yes, but only through a legal process, not just expiration. Hindi lang siya basta-basta na expire. Kung may legal process na ginawa, pwede siyang ma-cancel. And you can lose your PR status if hindi mo na-meet yung residency obligation. So, 730 days in 5 years and IRCC formally determines it. Okay? Which means na dapat nandun ka. Okay? Dapat nandun ka. Kung binigyan ka ng PR, dapat nandito ka sa Canada. Kasi nga, pinili mo maging permanent ng resident ng Canada. Next is, pwede siya ma-cancel kung you voluntarily renounce your status. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo na siya gusto mong ibalik or gusto mong isoli yung pagiging PR mo. Next is may misrepresentation or fraud during application. So, if IRCC suddenly finds out that you lied on your application, that you made something wrong with your application, or you faked some of your documents in your application during your work permit, your study permit, and during the PR itself, then pwedeng ma-revoke si PR status mo. Next is if you become inadmissible, which means inadmissible is if you committed a serious crime. Okay? And ordered removed. Okay? So, hindi basta-basta mamamas cancel kung wala kang ginawang violation. Kailangan ng legal determination first. Well, just so you know, IRCC has no mechanism to just cancel people's PR status without due process or individual review. So, kailangan nilang i-review kung dapat ba talagang makancel ang PR status ng isang tao. So, what can be invalidated is PR visa documents. Kung naka-receive ka ng PR visa documents na makapaglalan sa inyo dito sa Canada. If there's new rules or passport expiry issues, kasi ang visa itself is tied to those. But PR status itself, that's not something IRCC can cancel without review. PR status is governed by law, and to take that away, IRCC or CBSA must go through a formal determination process. So may process yan. Ang PR status mo, kung ikaw ay isang permanent resident na dito sa Canada, hindi siya basta-basta mawawala unless may judicial review na nangyari or unless may trial na nangyari or may pag-iimbestiga na nangyari. Bakit kailangan nilang i-take away ang iyong PR? Okay? So, common misconceptions. So, these are the common misconceptions when it comes to cancellation of PR visa or status. So, if my PR card expires, I lost PR. Wrong. Okay? So, card expiry does not equal to lost status. Okay? Next, IRCC can cancel everyone's PR at once. Again, it's not true. Okay? There's no automatic mass cancellation process yet. Okay? So, again, may Bill C-12 silang ginagawa ngayon at hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari dyan. And once again, PR status cannot just be revoked automatically. Okay? And if I leave Canada for years, I'd automatically lose PR. Kapag umalis ba ako ng Canada at nag-stay dun sa country of origin ko ng matagal, malulus ko ba ang status ko as a PR? The answer to your question is, you only lose your status when formal decision is made and it's not automatic. Okay? And tips to protect your PR. So, those people na ayaw mapauwi. Okay? Syempre, minahal na natin yung bansang Canada. Okay? This is already our second home for most of the people who got their PR recently. Okay? So, tips para ma-save meet your 730 days residency obligation. Okay? Avoid providing false information. Never give false information to avoid misrepresentation. Again, hindi lang basta-basta PR ang mawawala sa'yo. Kung nag-misrepresent ka sa iyong application, mababan ka din dito sa Canada at sa kung ano-ano pang bansa. Okay? Keep your travel documents updated so you can enter Canada. And if out of Canada and card expired, apply for PRTD. Okay? At sobrang importante ang pagkakaintindi nito, lalo na kung long-term plan ang balak mo dito sa Canada. So, because eventually, if you have stayed here in Canada for quite a while, then yung pagiging PR mo is pwede ka nang magkaroon ng Canadian citizenship. Di ba mas masaya? Kung may Canadian citizenship ka na. Kasi, most probably, if you have your Canadian passport, you'd be able to travel to different countries visa-free. Kasi nga, Canadian passport na yung hawak mo. Okay? So, there you go. PR status or PR visa, yan ang pagkakaiba. Kung may natutunan kayo sa video na to, don't forget to comment. Just a simple smiley will do for me. Okay? Thank you so much and like and subscribe into my channel. At laging tatandaan, hindi kailangan maraming pera, basta may peace of mind. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.